everyone? It's Gia here representing AskAMillennial. And I want to do a video discussing time management for millennials because I really think in this day and age with all the technology, all the social media accounts, we are forever plugged into the matrix, if you will. I mean, we're getting post notifications, dings, bells, whistles. It's almost as if, seriously, right when I'm doing a video, hold on. Prime example, just have to take a phone call. But we're constantly plugged into the matrix. We're getting text messages, emails, Facebook notifications, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. People are calling, people are emailing, and it's all times of the day and all times of the night. So for millennials, exactly how do you time manage? You know, and it's almost expected that you respond promptly to everybody, even when they're texting and calling and notifications at 2 o'clock in the morning, when most people, at least we would like to think, most people are sleeping. So why do we do this? Why is this happening? And it really just goes to show you how the culture has completely changed, you know, because 10, 15, 20 years ago, we knew there was a time and a place to try to get in touch with someone. We typically knew that was another notification. We typically knew that after 5 p.m., you don't bother people with business or work related things. And we definitely knew that 10, 11 o'clock at night, I'm definitely not going to be calling you, messaging you, bothering you, because it's nighttime. You don't bother people during the night. Well, those norms have long disappeared. You know, I feel like people don't even care anymore. It's just like we're sending emails regardless. And let's talk about time management. So shout out to my friend Gina. Happy birthday, Gina. Happy 25th birthday. Fellow millennial there. But we were having this really deep conversation. And shout out to May as well. Shout out to May Altair. We were having a very deep conversation about when you need to unplug from the matrix. And thankfully, we all have iPhones, Apple iPhones, and Apple iPhone has this feature where you can literally click do not disturb, and you can set a schedule and calendar for it. So you could basically be like, hey, after 8 p.m., I'm not going to get any notifications on my phone whatsoever. And if someone does try to call me, it'll automatically go to voicemail. It won't even ring. If someone texts me, it'll be text, and sometimes you can send like a signature response or not respond at all. But the idea is I'm not going to get any notifications after 8 p.m. or whatever way you schedule it. And I think that is, shout out to Gina for informing me about that. I think that is probably one of the greatest little tools in the Apple iPhone. As you can see, I'm getting all these notifications while I'm filming this video. I think that's one of the greatest tools in the Apple iPhone because seriously, people need to have time for self, time to sleep and rest, and to self-care without being, you know, constantly ding, 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 because it's ridiculous. And it's getting to the point where your mind never has any time to truly rest and relax because every time you turn around, your phone is going off with all these notifications. And then two, it's about common courtesy. We should have enough common courtesy, common sense, respect for self and others that we shouldn't be trying to do business at 10 o'clock at night. I shouldn't be sending you emails at 2 o'clock in the morning and getting upset that you don't respond till 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning later on. Most folks are not up doing business at 2 a.m. So you shouldn't respect email responses. You should be giving people at least 24 hours or at least a business day to respond. If you send something Friday afternoon or Friday evening, you really shouldn't be expecting a response till Monday morning, being honest, because again, on the weekend, most folks are not doing business, you know? And it just goes to show you, like, we have become insane to the point where we sleep, like when we go to sleep, our phones are right next to us on the pillow. Like, what in the world? to the point where we keep our phones charged all day. Like they're either on the charger or, you know, on one of the wireless chargers, and it's like, what in the world? To the point where our phones are still on at night when we're supposed to be asleep or whenever we're supposed to be getting rest. Like, we're afraid to turn our phones off. Like, that's just how crazy things have gotten. And it's like, we really need to take a breather, take a step back, and realize self-care is important. Time management is important. These should be priorities in your life. You do not have to be plugged into the matrix 24/7. It is okay to take a break from that, okay? And that is today's video. Ask a Millennial. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the description or in the comment box below. And of course, because we are plugged into the matrix, if you can and if you're willing, follow Ask a Millennial on Twitter at AskAMillennial1. Like us on Facebook at AskAMillennial. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Okay, deuces.
Gotta know when to hold 'em.